All right, let's see if this works, people. All right, let's see. Let's refresh again. See? No, nothing yet. Well, WildBerries, welcome to my stream. I'm just going to go over, there it is. Just going to go over my day and the nonsense, the utter nonsense that I did. Just absolutely crazy that I traded the way I did, but that's what I did. Let me see if I can just make this a little bigger and see if that looks good. Because I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm figuring it out. So, let's see. So right here we have my day. We're gonna go to that real quick. And we're gonna switch over to this camera and look at my day. Now, obviously, I do not need to be trading this. It is 8 minutes to 5. So I don't know if these orders disappear or whatever. So here, this is basically break-even trade. Probably lost a little, but I had an idea that it was going to bottom, and it did sort of bottom. Equal lows would have been a good long for a tiny bit. Let's see what it would have been good for. 108 ticks, be reasonable. I'd take that. So around here I was getting the idea of, let's see, let's get into the really micro time frames. So again, I was trying to long, tight stop. How big was my stop? It wasn't 100 ticks like it should have been. And I would have been drawdown like almost immediately, which is terrible. So the undo function kind of sucks, doesn't it? Didn't like that. Undo, did not like undo. Let's refresh. Reload. Save and reload, please. I got grayed out. I was trying to just do some review, and it's like, no, stop it. Cut it out. All right, so we are in the black screen of death, trying to review. Absolute nightmare. Okay. Did not like my nonsense. Okay. Again, frustration levels here. Absolute frustrations trying to get long. Knowing, actually not knowing, but definitely seeing an opportunity. Pre-market open for 200 ticks possible at best. So long here, bad. So here it was right about there. Short. So this one literally clipped me, and that's tilting as hell because this trade would have been good for 150 ticks, and I got clipped for a full stop. Now my stop loss is 51 ticks. I gotta change that. That's gotta change. That absolutely has to change, especially if I'm gonna be clicking market orders. I mean, you can be good, but you can't be that good. You need to be at least 80 ticks, especially with the VIX diving like it was. So right there, we're tilted. I can't be looking at the 15 in this kind of a situation. Let's go to the 30 second. So I'm giving myself some grace as to what I'm doing here. So right away, I switch to short. And again, I know the bias is to go back down and take the low, which is great. I love the instincts are on spot here to take the low. Let's pause that. But again, we're getting stopped out. I don't like this at all. I'm like getting stopped out and then re-entering, getting stopped out. It's terrible. And can you believe I tried the long here? Yeah, I legitimately switch biases again to long. Dude, you're terrible. Okay. I think that's okay now. That was pretty rough. I apologize for that. Yeah, I gotta disconnect WhatsApp from this while I do these. I'm completely oblivious. All right, so I got it together. I got my bias. I got my bias in order. So 946. 946, it did something good. 946. All right, so here we buy, we sell the top of the candle, could have held that. But again, I'm in drawdown here. So this trade is like, this trade is ugly. So very good though. 300 ticks. Yeah, I remember this trade. 300 ticks. So $300 out of drawdown. And then immediately, immediately lose the trade. Shorting. Short, short, buy. Terrible. Um, buy. So not great. I could have held this fucker forever. Look at this shit. This thing fucking pumped, dude. Is this the same chart that I was looking at today? This is insane. 290 points. Yeah, I'm tilted. I'm tilted that I got that wrong. So Obviously, I walked away here. Frustration. Come back to the chart. And I'm getting on board with a short. I'm covering well. My size is getting way too big. But I'm doing okay. I think here. I named her differently, so you can't tell who she is. Ha. Alrighty. That's not going to happen anymore. I got to figure out how would I get that. So, I mean, my size is way too big here. I'm obviously tilted, and I'm going for lower when I'm out of my mind here, probably. But I get out of drawdown, and I'm happy for the day. I stopped trading, up $500, and that was my day. But this turbo clicking bullshit, this has got to stop, man. I need to look at this thing in a smaller time frame, including this. Like, it's great to have a bias here and be like, okay, we want to get short. But my, my brother is, yeah, all right. So, ugly. Come out of this, to come out of today with the account still is a win, cause this ain't gonna get it done. This is not gonna get it done. You're gonna have to do better. You're gonna have to do better than this. Like, I understand. Like here, when I'm like, okay, I want to be careful, and once we make this move, I'm like, okay, I'm getting short. But like seriously, I'm taking nibbles out of the market here. And my nibbles do not equate for the amount of risk I'm putting on. So it's like a losing game. It's a negative R to R trade. These are not great trades. So yeah. Um if any of my other videos are up from today, please just ignore them. I've deleted them. You shouldn't be able to see them because I immediately got on and doxed myself like instantly. Like, oops. That was wonderful. Um, yeah, I'll get it. I'll get the hang of it. I just wanted to come on and note how I traded today and what I saw. So let's get out of this. Let's go to the 5 minute here. Let's get all of this stuff off the chart. Oh, come on. Execution marks. I could have just logged it out. Yep, doxed myself again. Well, there's my account number. I don't know if you could use it anyway. All right. I don't like the 5. I'll do the 5 minute, okay? Hmm? Oh, my wife spent my money. Whee! All right, so nasty. Look at this consolidation. Um, Preamble to 8:30 slow start. Dive low. Now you better believe I was thinking 8:37. There was something there. So 9:37. Yeah, look at that. You buy 9:37 and just go for a walk, man. Literally. Literally. You see this structure? I mean, seriously, let's go right there to the high. And buy this. Buy the 786 of this small range in the bullish order block. Bam, money printer, baby. You don't even have to be good at this. You just put it, just come in here and you're like, buy. You don't even have to be perfect. Stop below the low is, oh my God. Stop, oh wait. Stop below the low is, oh my God. 200 ticks. Oh, Jesus. 100 ticks. Yeah, this is why I got stopped out today. Because of this kind of stuff where it's like, I'm just like, I'm way too tight. If I'm market ordering, whew, that ain't happening, dude. That's just disgusting. And like, you're not gonna get it done with that. All right, so what do we got? Just money printed as shit, baby. 320 points. That's insane. That's a wasted day. That's an awesome opportunity right there. That's an awesome opportunity. Was it the 1 minute? I don't trade the 1 minute. I should have been looking at the 1 minute, but I don't trade the 1 minute. What is this right here? Alt V. Make this the 5. Please stop that. So close above these candles. Close here. I would have got stopped out. All right. Mm. So that's a 5 minute. So if I put my buy here, if I put my buy here after we close this candle, that's 200 ticks. That's not happening. That's a stop out. That's 120 tick stop out if I'm being really conservative. If I'm being really generous here. 100 ticks, bam. With another 100 ticks to fly. I don't think I can handle that, buddy. That's a lot. So what did that look like? Yup. Alright, so if you listen to 2 deviations of this, knowing it's going back up, you could have bought 2 deviations or 1.5 deviations. 1.5 deviations is right there. Would have been 100 ticks. of this 1 minute bearish order block. So you know what's going down there. It's going to fulfill a 1 minute bearish order block target. I mean, you have to think fast on your feet, man. These are 1 minute candles and it's moving. So if you're going to be algorithmic like that, you got to be quick. That's how you used to do it. You're remembering. Yep, you're remembering. That's how you used to do it, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so this, I think this is in here because this is straight up an inversion. This is straight up an inversion. Right? Right. Yeah, I think it is. Inversion. I'm gonna be angry if this is not. No, this is exactly the same. Yeah, it's right there. There's another inversion here too. Or maybe you would say that's balanced. No. What's the word for that? There's a specific word for that. Ugh. 1 second, please. Hello? Hold on, I can't hear you. Alright, I'm ending the stream. Peace out. Absolutely no peace here, but we'll see. Just a rough day. I walked away probably when price got good because I messed with this and I got bit. If I got involved with order flow here on the 5 minute, look at that. That's fun. That's fun stuff. What I did was not fun. Alright, this was a very, very long video. So if you made it this far, thank you. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll do better. Alright? Shit's going down today. That's just what I got to deal with, man. So, I got lucky today. I got really lucky today. I didn't blow out. I can't see now. Signing off, WildBerries.